everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Booze Geek. My name is Chuck. I am your host. So, over the next few episodes, we're going to be doing something a little bit differently. We're going to be focusing on one brewery, and that brewery is New Holland Brewing, and they are located in Holland, Michigan. Imagine that. And there's a reason we're doing this, because initially for this episode, I was going to be tasting and reviewing this beer here. Now, this is a special limited release beer, which is based on their flagship beer, which is extremely popular. It's available year-round. Their Dragon's Milk. So, but I figured, instead of starting with this one, why don't we go back to the beginning? Because Dragon's Milk's been around many, many years. So why don't we go back to the beginning? This is kind of like the OG, the original recipe, the original formula, if you want to put it that way. And I figured, well, we could start with this one, and then over the next few episodes, kind of go through the portfolio here and see how the beer has changed and evolved over the many, many years. So that's what we're going to do. So for this episode, we are starting with the original, the one and only Dragon's Milk. So this beer, it's a Bourbon Barrel-Aged Stout. It is aged for 3 months in the bourbon barrels. It has an ABV of, it's up there, 11%, and it's got an IBU of 30. So to kick off these special episodes, let's crack the top on this puppy and let's get the party started. Let's do this. Here we go. Bourbon Barrel-Aged Stout, the Dragon's Milk, number 1. So let me pop this top here. Boom. Oh, a little bit of smoke. A little bit of smoke on the top. Let's get a nice little pour. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very nice color on that. It's not jet black, but it's pretty close to it. And it's got just about a half a finger veil of carbonation, which is almost khaki. It's not a deep brown, but just off white. But let's give this a swirl. We'll give this a nose. Let's get these aromas to open up. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's very, very nice. I'm kind of glad we did this too, starting with the the original. This is going to be a fun little series here. 4-parter. 1, 2, 3, 4. But back to the aromas, more importantly. Let's get in this. Oh, okay. So we're already getting the hints of vanilla, hints of cocoa, hints of coffee. The slight hint of booze. And we're also getting some of that oak. So let's give this a swig here. Oh, the balance on this, very nice. And surprisingly, it's not overly, it's not a full-bodied beer. I'm going to say it's medium, but it's actually on the lighter side of a medium-bodied beer. But back to the flavor profile. First and foremost, it's extremely well-balanced. We have the oak, we have that vanilla coming through, we have some cocoa nibs coming through. Slight bit of coffee. And there's a slight boozy aftertaste, but it's balanced so beautifully. It's just complementing everything. As I said, it's aged perfect amount of time in those bourbon barrels. Very, very nice beer. I'm giving this another sip. Why not, man? This is great. This is great beer. So, starting with this one on my pint meter, this is a knockout. I'm definitely giving this a 10 out of 10. And why am I giving it a 10 out of 10? Well, number one, the balance is nearly spot on. I don't personally mind the little boozy aftertaste. Some people might, if it was maybe taken down a notch, it'd be, but I don't mind it at all. It's balanced. The flavors are in your face. You can separate everything. You can taste everything. And same with the aromas. The balance on the aromas is great. You can pull out every flavor and every aroma. And it's really just a spot on, really well made beer. So that's going to be my review of this one. I'm taking another sip. I like this beer. Why not? So, okay. So now that we started with this one, on the next episode, we're going to move down the line and we are going to focus on the Dragon's Milk White. But we're going to wrap up this episode, and I want to thank everyone for tuning in. And I do recommend go get a 4-pack of Dragon's Milk. And as always, you can follow me at the website, which is www.pubstohaveapintin.com, or at the blog, which is www.pubstohaveapintin.blogspot.com. If you're new to the channel, please give us a thumbs up. Please, please, please hit the subscribe button, if you're new. And if you feel so inclined, leave a comment down below. And on that note, we will see you all on the next episode. As always, raise a pint, prost, cheers, and enjoy!